If you guys are in here, because you guys are in here, right? Don't wait for the last minute to send for paid readings. It is going to be a short live. So, and if you're not here for a reading, you can leave. Thank you. Like, don't just be in here watching, nothing going on. Hey, IJ. Okay, I'm working on a private, so I'll be on in a little while. Alright, IJ, you can go ahead and post. I'm just waiting for this to send. I'm ready for you. Oh wait, you're here. I'm like, wait, where did IJ go? Vivid dream, vision, reality shift. I don't know what to call it. Today, like I could feel. Okay. So when you say, okay, so when you say it was a vivid dream, vision, reality shift. I mean, if it was a dream, you would have been sleeping. So were you, were you sleeping? I'm sorry, that's so confusing, IJ. Or was it like a vision you had? Because for me, dreams only really happen when you're sleeping, unless you're daydreaming. You were up, so then I will, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, I mean, there's a difference. So, well, a dream, it wasn't a dream if you were up. So it definitely was not a dream. I mean, I would say it was a vision, a visual. Yeah, because I mean, dreams only happen when you're sleeping. Let me make sure. But that's my understanding of dreams. Yeah, so it's either daydreaming. So sleeps, dreams happen in different sleep stages. So like in REM, but they're not vivid in REM. They're only vivid in when you're in a deep sleep. So let me just see something else. Were you like in a drowsy energy at all? Well, you say you were working, so I don't think, I don't know. See, yeah, that's, I just, yeah, there's just different. That's just confusing, IG. I'm sorry. I think I'm spending too much time on them. Let's just call it a visual because I don't, yeah, a dream to me is like definitely during sleeping stages. But now, stats can happen at any given time of the day, but you would definitely have to be like, you were doing nothing at all. Like, you would have to be like completely like in a, almost like a meditative state. Let's just go with the visual in self. Let's just go with the visual itself. Um, to me, it's a vision. What you're describing is a vision to me, is a visual. All right, what was this visual that IJ had when it came? He said I could. He said he could smell everything, and it involved kissing Natalia out near the water somewhere. Okay, what was this? All right, you have the Two of Air. The Page of Air and the Two of Water. So I do feel like it has, obviously, I mean, it was about your connection. I just feel like things are being intertwined with the Two of Air being here. If you see their horns, or these are unicorns, so their horns are literally like coming together and creating light. And you have the Page of Air here as well. I feel like it comes down to you both were thinking about each other at the same exact time in the same moment. Maybe even had the same or similar visual is what I'm getting. I also feel like this has everything to do, and I don't think I need to tell you this, but it comes up like it has to do with you, how you're manifesting. So you're gonna have these things happen. These visuals are either stuff that you can use or you can throw out depending on how you feel. I just feel like it's more about you guys just coming more and more together, especially subconsciously. This feels more spiritual than actually like 3D-ish. So expect for the connection to continue to grow really tightly, subconsciously or spiritually, however you want to look at it. Look, the Three of Air is here. The Four of Water. Why is there like sadness here though? What is this? And the Three of Water. I feel like with the Three of Water, this is a card of like needing to have more fun. So not thinking too deep into, for whatever reason, Spirit saying don't think too deep into any of these visuals. Have fun with this. Remember all right, Annie, like I got you, boo. Remember we were talking about this earlier, like, you know, manifestation is not for you to like have a bad time with it. You're supposed to be having fun with it, and you literally go from 2 to 3, 2 to 3. So it's almost like don't get stuck in like these little things. I think overall the energy, what is it, is basically you guys coming together. Your energy is intertwining, and because you're impressing your subconscious mind so much, This stuff may be may be happening a lot more frequently coming up. And you both are going to be having these, like I said, things happening at the same time, at the same exact time, the same exact thing. So, because this Four of Cups here is talking about like possibly missing out on an opportunity because you're too stuck on these little stuff. The Nine of Wands. Like, keep your eyes open to the prize. Yeah, see, like, you could be slowing down your... I feel like Spirit is saying, like, enjoy these things because they're just adding to your confidence. Don't try to dig deep for questions. It's your logic. And, your logic is kind of keeping you stuck, is what I'm getting. So your logic, or like, yeah, I feel like your logic is kind of like having you going in baby steps. So like, you know how it's going from 2 to 3, then we have 4 here. Or we can even say we have 2, 3, then 4. Then 2, 3 again. Like, you could be taking 20 steps forward, 10 steps forward and 20 back. So don't do it. Show me more. Wait, no, that's not the card. The Star. The Two of Earth, the life experience. I feel like with the Star, this is all about happy times coming for you in the connection. Things feeling more positive and optimistic. There's going to be some long-term plans. This is also a card of like you going in the right path. So don't question things. If anything, kind of like give yourself, when you get these little things, give yourself more fuel. Okay. I feel like too, so I know you were saying like a reality shift. I don't necessarily feel like it was a reality shift. Reality shifts to me, and this is how I understand them, is you completely shift. You don't get a preview of it. You're getting a, what visuals are to me, they're previews, or they're just, how can I say, you can use them for your previews, if that makes sense. You could use those previews. I look at them as previews. You can look at those things as previews that you can use to manifest, right? Because visualizations, like for me, I always say visuals, I can't just come up with them. I have to let them come to me. So those natural ones are the best ones to use to continue manifesting forward. It is letting you know that you guys are very, very much intertwined. Like I said in the beginning, like what you're experiencing, she's literally experiencing too at the same time. You have the Two of Earth here, and I feel like continue to consider a playful approach to this. Don't overthink too much. Because you could be adding way too much on your shoulders, and you don't want to do that. The Death card. The Empress. Yeah, I feel like she's also too in this place where she's trying to let go of too much heaviness or too many responsibilities in order to feel more balanced, more in her feminine energy. Maybe she's like been feeling like she's too tapped into her masculine energy recently, and she doesn't want to be there. The Two of Wands. Wait. With the Lovers. Yeah, like she's choosing to like get out of her comfort zone here. And again, you have the Lovers card, so your connection is becoming more and more deep as you're manifesting. It's definitely showing up more spiritually right now, IJ. So this feels more internally. Keep doing what you're doing so that it can turn into the physical world. Because I do feel like right now a lot of good things are happening, but you may not experience them in the physical world. But if you're quiet enough or still enough, you'll be able to feel them in your internal world. Remember how I was saying earlier, like, it was just a view, and it felt to me like if I got a phone call. Like, I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it was just something that was like, and that has happened to me already in the last like week or two, where I almost felt like, oh shit, like, wait, no. Like, it hasn't really happened yet, but I feel like that's something you're gonna naturally know. You're not gonna question it because, like I said, states happen naturally. You don't just you don't force them. And you don't look for them. So I feel like right now you're gonna start to see, or I would say feel, a lot of shifts internally more than you'll probably see some 3D movement, if that makes sense. So like the 3D movement is still in the works, but for sure internally you're gonna start to feel a lot more internally. Um the connection itself. The life experience is here. So for me it's like I want to actually get clarification on this. Give me a second. The Page of Wands. The Nine of Cups, yeah. The Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? The Star. You see, I'm getting like, almost like, I feel like you could still be combating your old self. And I don't want to say combating like you're in a whole freaking fight. But your past self might be sneaking up on you in ways that you may not notice right away. So just try to like spread your wings and don't get stuck too much on the little stuff, because your wish fulfillment is there. Well, I should say your wish fulfillment is not in the little stuff. It's in the work. Yeah, seeing balance. So I do feel like your connection with her is definitely going to be more balanced coming up. I'm also seeing her, I don't want to say cooperating like that, but yeah, like she's being way more like open to receiving your energy. Not saying that she was closed off, but she may have just been guarded. We know that she's been a little guarded, so she's definitely not gonna be in that energy, IJ. So like um keep things balanced with her, because I feel like as long as you're keeping things balanced and doing things in moderation, she won't freak out. And I feel like this has come up for her before. For whatever reason, do you remember that? And then we're gonna be doing that meditation in the course. That meditation I did with you guys back in the summer. That, I don't know why that's reminding me of that meditation, but we're gonna be doing it anyways soon. I feel like with the awakening card, it's all about like, this is like the Hangman, right? It's new perspective, right? It is important like for you to continue to be yourself while having a new outlook on life, love, whatever it is. Um, It's all about change, IJ. I feel like I keep hearing change, change. So it's either you needing to continue to like focus more on your new self, receive these things as like winks from your subconscious mind, like we hear you, like we got you. We know, let me show you what we have in plan for you, basically. Like is this what you want? Like does this look good to you? Um yeah. Show me this Ace of Fire. Yeah, you see, let go of the burdens, the emotional burdens. Don't get too emotionally heavy. Yeah, see the Four Cups. I think right now like your guides are more focused on like, they're saying the vision is what you're wanting. They're just showing you, right? But I feel like I don't want to say afraid, but they don't want you to indulge too much in these things. Yeah, you see that brand new opportunity is coming in. That stability is coming in, and it's coming in fast. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let the visuals happen. I feel like knowing the meaning of the visual itself, you guys are definitely way more intertwined. Look, those horns are like literally crossing each other. So you guys are definitely in each other's energies. She's definitely in, you're definitely in hers, where you're able to right now keep the eye on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Yo, it's crazy. I was telling Anila earlier, I'm like, yo, everybody has been getting these, whether it's dreaming, whether it's like certain little things, like it's just happening a lot now. Like we're literally in a place where we're like experiencing these things daily. So I hope that makes sense to you, IJ. You're welcome. All right, Anila, let me know if you're here. Did you do your 10 minutes of power affirmations today, IJ? I did mine. Let me see where she's at. Hey, Jess, how are you? I didn't. I was silently. I didn't. I was signing back up for the gym and worked out a bit. But we'll do that. Yo, y'all play too much. I told y'all do it in the morning. Y'all don't even do it. Y'all don't even do the assignments. You're supposed to do it in the morning to get your day started. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, I got you, Anila. Yeah, I got it. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to be here or not. All right, let me go to it. All right, let's see. How is he feeling after she confronted him? I'm surprised you haven't invested in wax chest. How is the feeling after just confronted him yesterday? I mean, after Adila confronted him. Oh, excuse me. How is he? How is the Leo feeling after Anita confronted him yesterday? And so what she said. How does he feel? How does he feel? Excuse me, the Page of Cups. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. The Hermit, he's stuck. He's definitely stuck. You know, and his energy too feels almost like carefree. It's coming up as immature because I just heard inner child. So it is coming in a bit immature. Very naive. I don't know why he's showing up as naive, but it's almost like I feel like he doesn't know what else to say. This is my card of like if pigs could fly, right? And pigs can't fly. So it's like he's almost like no. He almost knows that like no matter what he says, you're gonna know the truth, right? Because he knows that you're spiritual. Show me this Nine of Cups. Like the Three of Swords. Yeah, he feels like he thought he was gonna get away with it. And I think that you calling him out on it, I definitely feel. See, I get like mixed signals here because I feel like he could be thinking about reaching out to you, but I'm also getting, and when I say reaching out, it's gonna be more so like not even bringing up the topic. And I feel like with the Three of Swords though, or at least this is what he's gonna try to bring it up without bringing up he's gonna try to reach out without bringing up the topic. Like he's gonna try to like figure out how to maneuver out of that conversation. Show me this Three of Swords. But he knows he's not going to be able to get away with it. Yeah, look. The Justice card. He knows the truth is going to come out either way. So he feels that you already know the truth, so why even discuss this? Show me more. How does he feel? The Ten of Wands with the Knight of Swords. This came out exactly like this for RJ earlier. Girl, he don't know what to do. So how he's feeling, I just feel like he feels caught up. He feels caught up, and like I feel like he's gonna try to like put distance here, or at least maybe not be as communicative. Cause he's like fuck. I think that he feels that his response, his first response was too impulsive, and then now it makes him look stupid. So I do feel like someone is feeling stupid here. But see, I get that immature energy again. I feel like he's making excuses. So this could be him because I feel like he feels embarrassed that he was caught. But whether he was caught out, but like he's not willing to say that, like to admit it. I don't know why I feel high suddenly. Like I don't know if he smokes, but I feel so high that yeah, if things are not making sense that I'm seeing, it's not me. I literally feel so high. What's this Nine of Wands? Like the Lover's reverse. Yeah. I just feel like right now, to be honest, so this is what I was gonna say. He's he's making excuses to himself because he feels stupid. So in his, he could be saying to himself like, oh well, we're not in a relationship anyways, like she can't even be upset, like um I do feel like he sees you as an empress. I don't think that, I feel like when he describes you and when he tells you like how he feels about you, I feel like he's honest about that. I do feel like he's honest about that. I just think that he knows that, and I feel like this reminds me of one of the readings I gave you where I said like he's almost like he knows this is not gonna go anywhere, or like that it can't go any further than what it is. Um, so he kind of just like, this is why I feel like he falls back. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. What's this? He's gonna probably apologize. I feel like he may apologize to you, because I do. Like I said, I feel like when it comes to you, like what he has said about you, how he feels about you, I feel like he's not lying about it. I do feel like he's being honest. I think that he just got caught being sneaky, and it makes him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. And he also doesn't want you, yeah, look, the Eight of Cups. So you know what's crazy? Like, so he doesn't want you to think that he thinks that you're naive or that you're stupid, because that's not what he wants you to believe, because that's not how he sees you. He's just, I feel like he's kind of almost like, he knows he's sneaky, is what I'm gonna say. He knows he's sneaky, and so you calling him out on it is not, it's not unusual. I feel like he's been caught being sneaky in the past. So, but I also feel like, don't be surprised if he kind of does fall back. See, his energy is a little bit up and down though. It's like he may fall back until he leaves, because again, this could be his excuse to just kind of shut down and focus more on his departure. But I still get him reaching out. Like, I still see him reaching out. So I just want to see, what is this Eight of Cups? Yeah, like the Two of Wands. You putting him in a place where he will have to come out of his comfort zone. Yeah, and it's a lot for him. Look, the Tower with the Six of Pentacles. It's too much for him to come out of his comfort zone. Like, there's been a sudden change in the dynamic here where I just still see him reaching out. He's gonna still try to reach out, Anila. I would definitely say it's not the last you've heard from him. It's not the last you. I think that there's a bit of embarrassment, but with that embarrassment also comes a little bit of arrogance. Like, oh well, we're not together. But that's the excuse he gives himself. And then he has those moments where he's like, yeah, I've been caught out before for being sneaky, and she's not wrong. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? I feel like you're definitely gonna still hear from him. Yeah, I feel like before he leaves you, he's gonna try to see you for sure. Just, you could post. Oh, that's good, Jasmine. Alright, Marie. Twitter view. Let's see. I'm gonna pull some tarot and I'm gonna pull from this other deck because I feel like sometimes it's a little hard to see how people view you just off of tarot. Especially if there's not like long-term connection there. If it's like fairly new, it's really been a little hard to see that. Is it this one? Yeah, yes, it's this one. How does Marie from Twitter view Jess? Then put it back. Okay. Every time I think something's gonna flip, it doesn't. That was too many. Let's see, how do you read Jess? The Judgment. I feel like this is someone who's pretty good at reading people, I would say. So I got established, so settled, secure, wealthy. It doesn't have to be wealthy, but at least maybe like more established, more secure in who you are. At least this is from her perception of like speaking to you or like getting to know you. The Judgment always signals towards life purpose. So maybe she feels like something in regards to, she could be someone, this feels like it's not just you. I think this is just more her theme of believing that people meet each other for a purpose. Like there's always a reason. The Four of Pentacles being here, I do feel like she is showing up a little guarded. Wait, why is that? The Six of Pentacles. So I feel like as time goes on, there may be a lot more of like back and forth, equal give and take. She does view you as someone that's very honest, very open, good vibes. Because I have the Today card and it talks about good vibes. It talks about the now, and like living in the moment. So it goes back to her feeling like certain connections cross paths, or certain people cross paths for a reason. And that's where the family card comes in at too. See, she's still a little guarded though, Jess. I don't know how long you've known her, but, or she may feel like you're reserved, because we are asking how she views you. So she may feel like you are also reserved at times, or yeah, with the Strength card here. Like you could be a bit withdrawn at times is what I'm getting, or it feels like almost like an up and down. Like sometimes you're very vibrant and then other times you're a bit more quiet. Okay? I feel like she still wants to get to know you. She does view you as someone that's very intelligent. She does view you as someone who is very has boundaries. You're also very honest and fair. The Devil, the Fool. The world. I don't know why a lot of these people that you've been interacting with from Twitter, they all come off as people that've had bad friendships that have like literally met each other and now they're forming a different like friend circle. Um yeah, I don't know. It just almost feels like everyone in this circle, maybe not everyone, but I would say like a good 95% of the people in this circle has had such bad experiences with friends that they almost, it's like they're carrying some of that with them, like with this devil, like those limiting beliefs, those friendship betrayal energy that they're trying to close out. Because I get that from her too. Like she's trying to be open and optimistic and clear-minded when it comes to forming new friendships, but at the same time and behind the scenes there's a lot of hurt that friendships have brought her. But she's willing, like with you, she's willing to open that door. um she was the one that created that group chat I was in, but we still inspired. Okay, so you did remove yourself from it, so then that could be why you showed up as like sometimes reserved, sometimes outgoing. So there could be a thing where she maybe is now understanding that though, because the Queen of Swords is here, that you may not be like a straight in the same dynamic all the time person where she could be. So like some people will be like she maybe before she met you, she felt like if someone was too reserved at times, then she didn't like them. Like the person didn't like her. But now she sees that as differently. She's like, no, like the person, some people are reserved at times, and then there's other times where they're just wild or like open. Um, Anything else with how she views Jess? That's too much. That is way too much, Spirit. Five of Cups with the Two of Cups. I feel like she feels like you guys could bond more. But see, there's stuff behind the scenes that you don't know that this person has been through or is going through. That she looks at new friendships too much from the lens of the past. But overall, you got the Ten of Cups here with the Chariot, so I see like her feeling like regardless, like a friendship can continue to be formed here. Yeah, like it's almost like I feel like almost everybody this kind of energy comes up. It's almost like if everybody that's been betrayed by friends got in one circle to support each other as a circle of support, um, based off of heartbreak from friendships, from other friendships. I hope that makes sense because that's what that felt like to me. Like it feel like I get that energy from almost everybody you've asked about in that circle. Um, yeah, that always comes up for whatever reason. Almost being like at the same place at the same time. Well, how did you find them, Jess? Like, how do you meet these people? Like, was it under like the Sabrina accounts or like no, that has nothing to do with her? Because I remember you mentioned, I know, well, I know that you follow her, right? Isn't her fan page on there or something? Okay, you can. Good. Because I'm like, why this feels like this? Oh, okay. No, that's funny. Okay, okay. So you don't use your regular name? Like, so your account is like a Sabrina account? Well, like a Sabrina fan account? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we all kind of. I'm like, kids. I'm like, wait. Oh my God. I just saw that. Okay, okay. But it goes by like a Sabrina account name. Hey, Gypsy, how are you? I'm gonna get ready to head out, guys. I kind of like a little tired when I came on. I was not tired when I like before I came live, and now I'm like, yeah, I could fall asleep. And ooh, that energy. Who was it? Oh, I know that other energy that I read on there. I was like, they're high. Like I still feel high. Oh, nice, Jess. I didn't know that you were like a Sabrina fan page. Nah, I'm gonna claim that she follows you. Yeah, it's always fun. That kind of stuff is fun. Yeah, because not everybody understands your like I have a friend that was obsessed with Christina Aguilera. Like I mean, when I say obsessed, and I liked her music. I love the way she sings, but I just yeah, I'm like, there's you know what? Let me say, I've met my favorite artists. I mean, I haven't met them like personally, but I've gone to their concerts. I was right there, right in front of them, and I did not get what people. I didn't get what other people get. Like, and that's why I was kind of surprised when I first saw Nikki, and we were like right there, me and my sister, like we could practically touch her. I feel like when she came out, I felt like emotional, like, but I didn't feel like I want to chase her down. Like I, maybe I just don't have that personality. But my friend did chase down. What's her name? Eva, for the top model, when she had just won. I think she's the one that won. I don't remember. I don't remember if she won or not, but she was doing an appearance at a mall, and he chased her down. Like I'm like, yo, I love certain. Like I said, I'm a huge Nicki fan, and I'm a huge Chris Brown fan. And even with Chris, I didn't feel like I want to chase him down. Yeah. And I mean, when he chased her down, I was like, I wasn't even 21 yet, I think. Yeah, chase her down. Like, it was crazy. And like crying and shit. Like, I've seen people, and I'm like, do I just not have that personality? Because I fucking love Nicki and I love Chris, and I just never felt like I want to cry seeing them. Toka, I'll take you, but you'll be my last person. Talking to Jess, I got a little bit of energy. Yeah, chasing down people like celebrities, I don't care who it is. I don't know. That's just not my style. Yeah, like when I met, I mean, when I met, I keep saying when I met Nikki. When I saw Nikki, I did feel that. Like, I've been a Nikki fan for so many years. So, like, seeing her that close, it was like, OMG. Okay, Toka, you could post your question. Yeah, you know what? Nicki Minaj concert was my first concert in a long time. I've been to a lot of concerts, but it was my first concert in a long ass time. And like of a favorite artist. There was other concerts that I went to that were artists that I really like, but like a top favorite, nah. She's definitely the first person. And then when we saw Chris Brown too, I was just like, oh wow, this is crazy. And Chris Brown performed for over 2 hours. The first time and the last time I saw him. Alright, let's see. What are Scorpio's next actions? I think I want to use. What are the Scorpio's next actions towards Toka? Just can you put that paid readings are closed, please? What are Scorpio's next actions towards Toka? Yo, I gotta send you an IJ something because earlier I was like, what the fuck is going on? What are the Scorpio's next? Okay. We have the Seven of Fire. I'm sorry, the Seven of Water. The King of Fire and the Knight of Fire. Hmm. I feel like he's still procrastinating and taking, I want to say, direct action towards you that leads to something more tangible. I'm actually seeing him really focus on self and like self development. There's gonna be communication between you guys. There's gonna continue to be communication, but wait, I gotta clarify something because I'm getting, hold on. Show me the Seven of Water. Yeah, see, things are gonna be stuck. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. I felt that right with the like his energy. I don't know. This King of Fire is giving me energy as I don't know if he spoke to someone and got advice and they told him almost like to, let me clarify. Show me that. I feel like he spoke to someone that he trusts, someone like this could be a father figure because I'm getting like someone that's older than him, and it's almost like the advice they gave him was focus on your work and only your work. Like, don't entertain connections with anyone in that kind of way. Yeah, look, he's showing up guarded. He's showing up guarded. You said to like slow down. No, not he. They didn't get no, not to slow down. To almost like for like, don't don't cross those lines. Basically, between him and like a coworker. Yeah, that came in really strong. He's showing up a bit guarded. Are you guys like how have things been with you guys? And then like there's a slowing of energy here. He's got, I'm gonna be honest, he's focused more on like his goals because I just heard it's time to buckle down and get shit done. He's being very dedicated to his financial goals. The World card. completing some type of task here. There's something that he's been procrastinating on. It's a is a task. Um, I still see him being like kind and caring towards you, but I just don't see romance here, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm not getting any actions that lead to romance towards you. Show me, let me get more. What are your next actions towards her? The Two of Water. The Eagle. There goes the fears. The Renewal. Yeah, see, so he feels, there's a lot of feelings here, but I don't see actions. As far as like taking any kind of action that leads to anything, no, I'm not getting that. I'm getting, there is connection here, because the Two of Water is like the Two of Cups. There is a certain like attraction. There's a sense of like positivity that he feels when he's around you. I feel like he feels like there's a chance for things to grow closer, but I see him very hesitant. Like, his energy, I feel like heaviness in my chest, like almost like I don't know what to do. And he's trapped in his mind. Whatever this person told him has him feeling trapped. um what are the rules? I don't know why I always get this. Like, what are the rules at your job? Because for whatever reason, I feel like there's something with loyalty and being honorable that he's not willing to put on the line for a relationship. I'm even getting like with this renewal card, like him moving on from the idea of making something happen here. Like the Page of Swords, show me more. What are your next actions? The Temperance, yeah, see, it's like very slow energy. It doesn't mean that it may not move in the future. I'm just saying currently right now, as far as like next actions, I would expect him to speak to you. But I just don't see anything more coming from that. So like, even if you guys spend time together, his intent is not romance. What is this renewal card? Just clarify this for me when it comes to his next actions. What are your next actions? Look, the High Priestess. Keeping things to himself. I don't think he knows what to do yet. I don't think he knows what to do yet. And I think what confuses him is because he does feel romantic feelings for you. The romantic feelings are there. It's just the actions that feel stuck. So I would say you're going to continue to get more of this, what you've been getting so far. I don't really see too many new, like, I don't really see anything drastically changing here. But as I always tell you guys, readings are just energy. You guys get to decide what's next. Look, yeah, the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Cups reversed. I feel like just be mindful with his energy, because I feel like he is gonna, it almost gives me like a sense of like him being up and down, in and out, and confusing you. So like, one minute he's gonna communicate and like be very grounded, and then there's gonna be times where he's gonna withdraw without even like notice, and that might confuse you coming up. So yeah, just be careful with that energy. Don't let him drain you because he's confused, because I do feel like there's confusion here. And he might, Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of disruption when it comes to like, I don't want to say communication as far as like physical communication, but him, the way he acts. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, love. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of inconsistency. I feel like that's what's going to come up next. Like a little bit of, there's going to be some inconsistencies that you may feel a little bit like, well, he wasn't acting like that yesterday. Like what, I can't even talk, what crawled up his butt. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. It's 11:11 for anyone who wants to make a wish. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.